Hello and welcome to India Tonight. I'm Karan Thapar. America's successful stealth strike against Osama bin Laden has led many to ask whether India should carry out similar covert operations against targets in Pakistan. That's the key question tonight. With me, the former head of the Intelligence Bureau, Ajit Doval, the former head of RNAW, A.S. Dullat, former Army Chief General Shankar Roy Chaudhary, and former Secretary in the Foreign Ministry, K.C. Singh. Gentlemen, let's break this discussion into its components parts and tackle them one at a time. First, Mr. Dullat, does India have the intelligence necessary to carry out covert operations in Pakistan, somewhat like the Osama operation, regardless of what the target is?
Well, if you ask me today, obviously we don't have the intelligence. As you are aware, even the Americans took 10 years to find Osama, and we are not the United States of America. You know, the Americans or the CIA is all over Pakistan, whereas we have a very bare presence in the High Commission, and which comes under a lot of harassment from time to time. So, but it can be done. It's not an impossible thing. It can be done. It can be developed. What intrigues me actually is that what is the provocation just now? I mean, you know, are we really thinking that we are going to emulate the Americans?
I'm not asking whether there is provocation to do it. I'm asking the theoretical question whether we have the capacity, and I'm breaking that into its component parts. You're saying that as things stand, we don't have the intelligence capacity.
It would take time.
It would take time to build.
It would take time, but it can be built.
Mr. K.C. Singh, it's often said that I.K. Gujral, when he was Prime Minister, dismantled the human intelligence network that had been carefully built up in Pakistan over the years. If that is true, how much has it adversely affected our capacity to be aware of what's happening on the ground in Pakistan?
See, I won't be able to comment on that because I'm not aware of it, but very simply, the way people are followed, the way they are cloistered, it's very difficult to conduct any kind of operation out of existing missions. But the relationship between India and Pakistan is entirely different from the relationship between US-Pakistan. That's a principal-client relationship, or even, let's say, a very close relationship. If you see a relationship with Bhutan, we managed to get Alpha out of there. If you see a relationship with Bangladesh, we managed to get some terrorists out of there. So it depends on your relationship. It depends, therefore the assets you have there or the intelligence would be entirely dependent on what kind of access that country gives you, what kind of confidence you have in each other.
Now, Mr.